Hey everyone, Brittany Carmichael here, bringing you your live weekly Woo Woo Wednesday Tarot reading. I'm so thrilled to join you this week and tune into the wisdom of the energy going on. There's so many changes happening. Everyone that I'm talking to, I'm seeing the clients that are sitting in my chair saying changes are happening like crazy, whether it be with relationships or job or moving. I would love to know what is changing in your life right now. Hey Tara, oh my gosh. So I highlight my hair 2 times a year. Today was the first day, the first one of the year. So I have put a poll out there. Shall I go pink or shall I go lavender next? So this is just the highlights to prepare my hair for my rainbow unicorn style. Aw, Chris is joining. Hey, Sherry. Okay, whoa, you guys are coming at me hot. I love it. Hey, Ashley from Harness Magazine. I just did an awesome write-up for them. If you haven't seen Harness Magazine, you would love it for empowerment. Hey, Heather. Hey, Emily. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Hey, Julia. Take a minute to say hello. Where are you watching from? Is this your first time? And if you know a soul sister who would love this message, be sure to let them know to join us. Erica says she just cut her hair today. That's so awesome. Hey, Sharon. Sharon, I've been thinking about you all week. We totally need to chat. There's magic in the air. I got a feeling about something. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Nani. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. Hey, Isa. Seems like unexpected bills and expenses are popping up like crazy. Well, then just give thanks that you have the abundance to provide for them. Okay, so you know in Libra fashion, I can't decide. How do I have that's why I have so many businesses, because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do, so I'm doing them all. So of course we've got a traditional tarot deck. We've got the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. I want you guys to vote and let me know which you want me to use. So Crystal Unicorn Tarot, Work Your Light Oracle Deck by Miss Rebecca Campbell, or the Keepers of the Light Oracle Deck by Kyle Gray. These are messages from Lightworking Ascended Masters. So which deck would you like me to read from this week? And while you guys are voting, I'll just share a couple of quick updates on my deck. So I am over halfway through with the guidebook. My artist is almost complete with all of the art. We are planning to launch in the summer. So be on the lookout for more sneak peeks. As we're getting closer and closer to the end, I'm gonna be sharing more and more sneaks. I'm even gonna start sharing some of the information from the guidebook. I really feel like as I've been channeling and writing the meanings of the cards, like I'll read them back and go, holy shit, this is a powerful message. Like I need the world to, like the world needs to hear this. So I am already excited about sharing the messages that have been coming through in the guidebook. Hey guys. Okay, Kyle Gray, Tarot, lavender hair, got you. My first Woo Woo Wednesday, hooray. I am up-leveling my money goals and my business goals. Get it? It is hair day. Carrie got her hair done too. Unicorn deck, Work Your Light, Unicorn. The last one, Lightworkers Please, Keepers of the Light. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. You guys have made it clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do our reading from the Unicorn Tarot deck, and then I'm going to pull one card from the Keepers of the Light. I love ending my readings with the Keepers of the Light. Whenever I do my own personal readings, I never draw like multiple of them. I just feel like it's too many masters with too much information. So for me, when I use the Oracle deck, the Keepers of the Light, I just like to pull one card. I feel like one master is enough information, right? It's hard. It's like weird getting used to my hair being so light. It's crazy. Okay, Work Your Light. All right. Keepers of the Light. Okay, we've got a plan. So I'm going to shuffle the Crystal Unicorn deck. This is created by my friend Pamela Chin. You guys can find her on Instagram, or she hangs out in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. Throw these over here. Okay, I am going to shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message that we need most for this week. What do we need to pay attention to? Where can we focus our energy so that, okay, cards already coming out. I won't look. Keep my eyes closed. They're already flying for us this week. Okay, what do we need to know? What is our message? Where do we need to put our focus? What do we need to know? These are questions I ask whenever I'm pulling a card. If you have any questions about how to use tarot, feel free to leave them in the chat. Oh, there goes our other card. Okay, keep my eyes closed. It's flipped over. Oh, where is it? Okay. These are jumpy cards today, I tell you what. I love reading tarot. I love teaching how to use tarot to develop your own intuitive skills. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you're someone who's ready to take that tarot journey to the next level, don't hesitate to join my masterclass, Tarot 101, for only $47, where I share over 2.5 hours worth of all of my secrets on how I read tarot and how I make a successful income as a tarot reader as well. Okay, we've got our 3 cards. All right, let me just tune into your comments. Hey, oh, I love you too, Julia. You guys are awesome. Okay, you guys ready to dive in? If you're ready, hit the hearts, the likes, whatever. Let me know. Say I'm ready and tag a soul sister, and we are going to dive into this message. Actually, you know what? While you guys are giving me the hearts and inviting your friends, you guys are awesome. Thank you for that. I'm going to shuffle the Keepers of the Light, and we're going to go ahead and get one out. We're going to pull one already. I always have a really hard time shuffling. It feels awkward. Do you have any tips? Yeah, great question. So the way that I like to shuffle is I just like to run my thumb through it and then throw some on top. Run my thumb and throw some on top. Some people try to do like the traditional shuffling, like Vegas style shuffling, like this. And you know, if you can do that, that's totally cool. Some people like to spread it all over their table or whatever surface is in front of them and just draw one. For me, I have shuffled the same way from the beginning because there's so many different sizes of cards. My Oracle deck will be the traditional Oracle size of 5 by 3.5. Tarot cards, you can see, are actually quite a bit skinnier than Oracle cards. So that's another difference that you'll typically find. So I just like to pick some up, throw it on top, and when one pops out, or you saw they all flipped over, then that's when I know intuitively that's my card. Okay, I definitely need this today. I love the unicorn deck. I use it a lot. It's a really good deck. She did a great job at keeping all of the symbolism true to the traditional tarot. I just love it. And it's cute. It's like colorful and unicorn, like it's right up my alley. Did you guys know yesterday was hashtag National Unicorn Day? Leave it to America to have a day for everything. Okay. I'm going to clear my energy, take a moment. None of these cards are coming up, so I'm just going to take a moment to ask, what message do we need most so that we have the courage to shine our light? You guys know I'm the founder of Shine School, so it's all about shining. It's all about accepting your authenticity and not being afraid to shine bright. What message do we need? And the other thing with shuffling is patience. Just shuffling and waiting for the right thing. Don't try to force it. Don't try to rush it. Here you go. All right, we got our card. Okay, you guys ready for this? Thank you for tagging your friends. Do you close your eyes when you shuffle? I do not, because I feel like I'll drop all the cards. Okay, here we go. The first card for the week is the 9 of Wands. This card has actually shown up in my personal reading multiple times this week. I've been pulling a lot of wands, so a lot of inspiration, ideas, we're using our imagination. And the 9 of Wands says, it feels like you've got one more battle. You're not quite at the completion or end of your goal. You've fought hard. You've stayed true to your beliefs. You've continued despite when other people oppose you. And you feel like, oh God, am I there yet? Well, this card says you are so close to completion. You have one more obstacle to overcome, and then you'll be at your final destination. So what is that goal that you're coming close to completing? Maybe it's you building your confidence or releasing an old belief, or maybe you've been working really hard on a business project. For me, I have been working really hard on my Oracle deck. So that is, it's saying keep going. You still have a little bit more to get through, right? For example, the 9 of Wands showed up, like I said earlier, for me this week when I received an email from a potential partnership that I was going to be working with. I had intuitively already known that that relationship had sailed already, but I hadn't received the confirmation from the other end. And I received that email the day that I pulled the 9 of Wands. So I knew that there was an obstacle coming. I knew that there was going to be a challenge, but you don't always know what they are. And sometimes we get scared. We think, oh my God, it's going to be this big, scary thing and we're going into battle. But really it's not. It's to align you closer to who and what and how you need to be in order to be into the perfect alignment when you do finally reach that mark. How do you release stuck negative emotional energy? There are so many ways, Rachel. One of my favorite ways is to take a shower. Honestly, I get in the shower and whatever I feel stuck on, whatever doesn't feel good, I set the intention that the water washes away all of that negative energy. I also did another experiment this week where I do this often when I feel like I've collected too much. I write in my journal, I now release whatever no longer positively serves me, whether it be relationships, experiences, or emotions. Rachel, I did that. And I also, not only did I receive the confirmation that the partnership I was looking at was no longer, but I also, when I said that prayer, I now release whatever no longer positively serves me because I don't want it in my life. Let's get it out. I said that. And within 10 minutes, I received an email from a lady that said, you can no longer host your goddess gatherings in my space. I don't feel like our energy aligns. And so that's the cool thing about letting go of what no longer positively serves you or is in alignment with your truth. When you put it out there, be prepared for things to release from your life. So the other thing you can do, Rachel, guided meditations, laughing, journaling, orgasming. There's so many different ways. It's all about your intention to let it go. If you know that there's something stuck, get to the root of it. What is causing this? What energy am I, bringing to the situation, or what is this stemming from? And set the intention to let it go. And the intention is the most powerful thing you can do. I can give you all the different tools, but if there's no intention behind it, none of the tools will work. My other favorite tool is my self-love guided meditation, or actually even my full moon release meditation, because that's all about releasing. So if you haven't downloaded my free full moon release meditation, you can find it over on my blog. Okay, 9 of Wands, one more challenge, one more obstacle until you get to your final goal. So also with this card, give yourself a pat on the back for all that you have endured, all the accomplishments and the challenges that you've overcome to get there. Hey, Angel, you're such a breath of fresh air. Thank you so much, Nani. Hey, Hilder. I was due to be married September this year. My fiance walked out 7 days ago saying it just wouldn't work, need some closure. I can totally understand that you need that closure. I've also had friendships walk out just recently as well. And because my feelings were hurt, I needed that closure to at least be able to express, this is how I feel from my side. And once I was able to put that out there, even though I know the friendship's not coming back to the way it was, nor do I want it to be at this point, because I only want people who want to be in my life. Just voice how you feel. You got to get it out there so that you have that closure. Okay, what else do you guys have for me? I've nearly healed my shingles. I'm getting back to a music project I came up with the idea last year. Showers are awesome. Oh, hey, Dad. Guys, this is a big deal to have my dad here on a tarot reading. I love it. Sending extra love. You guys are so awesome. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jacqueline. Okay, let's keep going. The second card for the week is the 4 of Swords. This card is a card saying to wait, to pause, to take time to seek out guidance from the divine. And we can only receive that message when we are in a deep state of relaxation and meditation. Because when we're too busy overthinking and we're trying to come up with the plan, we miss those subtle, gentle guidances from the divine. So the 4 of Swords is saying, take time to rest. Take time to meditate. Your answers are within. You can't think your way to the answer on this one. That if you just step away from your method and try to completely surrender and relax and just ask for help. I always ask, please show me the way. What's the next step? What do I need? The answer always comes, but it's not through your own thinking. So if you just ask the question, what do I need most right now? What's that next step I can take? And then you completely walk away from trying to come up with the answer and you do something totally different. Go get a massage, go take a nap. Take time to meditate, start your yoga practice, call a friend. Maybe the answer comes through your friend because you're having fun and like on a more relaxed state that you can hear that piece of guidance that you need. Whatever it is, the card is saying it's time for you to step away and to rest. And with it following the 9 of Wands and you have one more battle, one more obstacle to make your way through, it might be a great time to rest, knowing that when we take time to rest and prepare ourselves, then we're ready for whatever comes our way. You guys loving this message? Hey, Lindsay, it's good to see you. Bonnie, love you. I made it out of surgery. I'll watch the replay. I'm so thankful for your healing and recovery, Bonnie. Thank you so much for being live inside the Elevated Life Club yesterday. Our training on overcoming anxiety was fire. Everyone, during the coaching Q&A, everyone was like this. I don't have any questions. I feel so good, because the reason why our training is so different from everyone else is because we actually guide you through the meditations and subconscious change work that you actually need to make the changes. We can tell you the answers all day long. Hell, we do that every Friday for free during the Elevated Life. But if you aren't experiencing the process and making those deep changes, it's only information in one ear and out the other. Yay. Okay. Julia, have you caught the replay on the overcoming anxiety? We didn't see you live yesterday. We were surprised to not see you. Okay, perfect card to come up with this reading, Temperance. Temperance is out of the major arcana, so it is normally when you're at a major life chapter and the divine is playing a part for you. Temperance is a card of balance. And like I said, with one more challenge coming for you to complete that obstacle, and you need that rest so that you can prepare yourself when Temperance shows at the end of the week. This is just showing you need to take a calm and take the middle ground. Stop trying the extremes. It's like when someone wants to lose weight and they ignore it for a whole year, like the extreme of well, I know I want to lose weight, but I just don't feel like it, so they completely ignore it for the whole year. Then when they finally make that decision and they decide I'm doing it, they go so crazy and so extreme that they cut out all their food, they do all these crazy diets, they try to go run a marathon all in the same day, and then they give up on day 2 because they just tried way too much. So this card is saying, can you find that middle ground? Can you find that balance so that you're not exerting yourself too much, you're not trying so hard, but you're also not procrastinating or, holding yourself back? This card is showing that your subconscious thoughts are also needing that time to flow to your conscious mind, right? When you see in the traditional tarot, symbolism is very, very meaningful. And you see this cup coming from here, pouring into this cup, talking about the subconscious pouring information into the conscious mind. And that's exactly what happens when you take time to meditate. I know it's so bright today. When you take time, I'm trying to get it on both cameras. When you take time to meditate, you can find that middle ground, and you won't be in such an extreme. I wasn't feeling yesterday. I'm going to watch the replay today. Oh, and overcoming anxiety. Well, I know those meditations will help you to feel so much better. I have to catch the replay. I was at work while you were doing it. Okay, I gotcha. First time with you live, but not sure what this is about, but hi. Well, hello. I am Brittany Carmichael. I am the founder of Shine School, a psychic medium, hairdresser, and a unicorn extraordinaire. And every Wednesday for the last 3 years, I've been hosting live tarot readings where we tune into the energy of the cards and see what we need to pay attention to. So let's recap for anyone who's just popping on, and then I'll pull that last card from the Keepers of the Light. So the 9 of Wands says you have one final challenge before you reach your goal of completion. The 4 of Swords says take time to meditate, to spend time resting in quiet solitude, get away from the drama, get away from your own thinking. I would love one. Okay, so Woo Woo Wednesday is a general reading for everyone involved because we're all going through the same stuff essentially, right? So the way that this works is that you pay attention to the thoughts, the feelings, and the messages that you receive while I read the cards for you, and see how that pertains to you in your life. And what I've noticed after the last 3 years of doing this live is everyone's always on the same page. We always have something similar going on in our life, but it shows up in different ways, because here's the truth. There's only this many human emotions, right? There's not that many lessons. According to Tarot, there's 22, right? There's only 22 pathways in which we can get to samadhi, enlightenment, bliss, everything that Jesus and Buddha talked about, and all the other ascended masters, which we're going to read a message from them. All of it is, there are only 22 ways to get to that realization, to get to that understanding. So there's really not that many ways, but the funny thing is, and the way the universe and the divine is so creative, is that they make so many different unique scenarios custom to your life to help you grow and learn the lessons that you need exactly where you are on your life. So we all relate. We all go through the same stuff. We all go through heartbreak. We all go through death. We all go through new beginnings. We all go through fear. We all go through addiction. We go through all the same things, but it's just how it shows up in our life and how we handle it. Oh, okay, I got it. Love you, and definitely you are shining. Oh, thank you so much. Well, as the founder of Shine School, if I'm not shining, I am not inspiring and doing my job. So I appreciate you guys noticing. Let me just catch up. Hey, Kayla. Oh my gosh, it's so great. Everyone coming out of the woodwork today. Can't wait for your Oracle deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Coming this summer. I want to give you a hug one day. Isa, put it out there. It'll happen. I have met so many of my Shine Tribers in person because Chris and I travel all the time, all over the place. So happy to come hug you. And you're in Canada? Yes, we'll be there. I can't believe I made it on here for once. Yay, Rebecca. Oh my gosh, look at all these beautiful faces here. Okay, so if I didn't say temperance on the last one is finding the middle ground, taking like a moderate approach to life, not being an extremist, just little consistent bits and actions every day. Okay, how many of you guys love this reading, have resonated with it, and what's your biggest takeaway? Now, the final card that we're going to pull is from the Keepers of the Light deck. This deck from Kyle Gray is all about, it's every ascended master. So Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, there's archangels in there. I could keep going on. There's Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, there's so many I can't even name them. So it's not just one. There's so many different pathways that lead to the same message of love, because love is the underlying message here. When is the next goddess gathering? I miss my sisters. Okay, so the next goddess gathering is going to be on April 19th. It's a Friday and it's a full moon. So full moon goddess gathering in Frisco, Texas. It will be at Station House because we got kicked out of the sacred space because we're too awesome. Okay. Definitely can relate. Awesome. Okay, so next goddess gathering, if you're local here in Frisco, Texas, Dallas area, then you can join me at 7 p.m. on April 19th for the full moon release ritual. Okay, I can definitely relate. Are you guys ready? I'm so pumped to see this. Ooh, Odin comes up. Odin says, psychic insight. Well, hello, you know I love this card. Your third eye is open. Did you guys see that motion? Yeah. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Ooh, I'll show you guys this card one more time. Odin shows up. So these characters, these avatars have come to show us different aspects and personality traits that we all possess. And when we tune into each of these ascended masters, they activate different parts and qualities that we need to activate to become a whole, complete human, right? And our psychic insight is very, very important when it comes to learning how to deal with this experience here on Earth. Psychic just means to receive information faster. Doesn't mean we're woo-woo. It doesn't mean we're weird. It is an actual thing. That information, just as the Wi-Fi and the internet is traveling through the air, you can't see it and you can't grab it. You're still picking up this picture. Like, thank you for the technology, right? It's the same with psychic information. So when you think thoughts, and Einstein has already proven that we are all made of energy, that everything has an energetic pattern. So our thoughts contain, they're an energetic message, right? Just like color is a vibrating energy, and the slower it vibrates, the different colors and tones, right? The same with sounds. They're different vibrations. The faster the vibration, the higher pitch the sound. And the same with psychic information. It's just traveling at a faster speed than it would take for us to form sounds and words and get them out. That's why words are so powerful. Abracadabra means to make words into form. And if you follow the Bible, God spoke the word, and then there was creation. So the answers are right in front of us. If you take letters, this is going to all blow your minds. If you take letters, A, B, C, D, put them together to form a word, it's called spelling. Hello, we're casting spells from day one, whether you realize it or not. That's why our words are so important. They're like magic sticks, so keep them positive. So psychic insight comes up to say, trust your intuition. You and everyone else you know is intuitive. You are all psychic, whether you realize it or not. That's why you have hunches that are correct. And when you feel like you need to call someone and they were like, I was thinking of you. Well, because you received their mental message on a subconscious level, whether you realize it or not. And the more you practice accessing your subconscious mind through meditation, hypnosis, whatever modality you choose, the easier it is to pick up that subtle information, that intuitive information. Hit like a nail on the head. My intuition has been spot on. Honey, your intuition will always be spot on. It's the psychics that are the most skeptical because they don't trust their own information, right? We don't trust ourselves. Watch for crows and ravens as a nod from Odin. Yes, you can see in the background, there's all of these crows. And Sherry, thank you for bringing that up, because I just watched a video yesterday on this man who was feeding a family of crows for many years. And I think it was out of Seattle. And the crows started bringing him presents. They would bring him twigs of rosemary with Coke tabs interwoven into the rosemary. It looked like art. So they started bringing gifts to this man. So they are very, very smart. I think they're one of the smartest birds. So yeah, be on the lookout for ravens bringing you information. Also, when you see birds, they are a sign of spirit, because flying, you know, the flying angel wings and things like that. They couldn't handle our magic. No, they couldn't. They could not, and that's okay. Not everyone. We're not meant for everyone. Hell, there's people that love me dearly, and they can't stand me half the time because they're like, "What is she talking about?" But that's fine. I don't really give a shit. See him for what he really is now, the truth. Yes, all the time. I call and text people and they say they thought of me. Yes, I'm sitting outside now and crows just started crowing. Wow, wow, I love that. Yeah, so psychic insight, trust those intuitive vibes that come up. You have a gift whether you realize it or not. And the more you trust yourself, the stronger that connection grows and the deeper you develop your intuition. That's why I love reading tarot, because each card is a reflection of how we feel, a different emotion in our experience that we go through. And when I pull a card and it is reflecting the emotion I'm going through, it reminds me, oh yeah, you do know how you feel. That's exactly what is accurate. So every time I offer a reading, one, everyone's minds are blown, and on a deeper level, they say, but you know, I knew that. Like, of course you knew to divorce him. He was abusing you. Of course you knew to leave that job. You are miserable. Like, on a deeper level, you all know the truth, but for some reason, it takes someone else outside of you to confirm it and say, hey, you need to leave that shitty relationship, or hey, you're not loving yourself, or hey, you should probably consider eating a little bit healthier or taking care of your body. I'm like, yeah, I know, but because you said it, it clicks. And sometimes it just works that way. It doesn't have to be that way, but what I notice is a lot of people, it takes that external confirmation, because if you haven't developed that deep intuitive trust with yourself, those experiences where someone else confirms what you already know kind of give you that confidence to go, well, I did know that. So I love helping to help others find their own confidence in trusting their intuition. You know, there was a little girl who did that and had the same experience, would bring her rings and stuff. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Animals are so amazing. Really. Okay, we're just at 30 minutes. It has been awesome. If you have any questions, do eye floaters mean anything? I can't really explain what they look like. I'm not sure what an eye floater is. Is that a bird? You could look that up. I don't know. I use the book Animal Speak, and that is by Ted Andrews, and it tells you what every animal represents, the message that they bring you. These words resonate a lot today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you love this message and you know a soul sister who would love to hear it, please tag them, share this video, whatever you got to do to spread the good karma. I really appreciate all of the love. That's why we have hashtag Shrine Tribe Family, where we love everyone. Yes, Morgan. I just am so thankful for the Shrine Tribe. I created it over 3 years ago with that feeling of being alone. Like no one got me. I was the black sheep of my family. And so I needed a space to go where I could express my intuition and my psychic self and those things that were coming through. And what I've come to find out is there are so many of people just like me. And if you're here watching this video, then you are an amazing light worker with awesome gifts to share, light to shine, and love to spread. So I'm just so thankful to be able to support you. No, it's like something in your vision. Eye floaters. I don't know. I'm going to Google it just so I have a better understanding of what that is. Maybe it's just called something different and I'm just not aware of that phrase. I love you all, Julia says. Thank you so much. You have verified what I really did know all along. It makes it easier to accept and believe. Oh, see, this is it. You all know the truth. You all know what you need. You just have to put it into action, and you build that confidence over time. I get all sorts of birds around my home, and dragonflies and butterflies. Oh, Rebecca, that's such a beautiful sign. Dragonflies are a sign that fairies are still around you. Butterflies are a lot of the time spirits from past loved ones, and a reminder that you are here to transform, that you're here to make massive changes. So when you're going through your own chrysalis and you're in the muck of the darkness, that you will soon have your wings, and that should give you the hope to continue. Eye floaters equals Epstein-Barr virus, EBV. Okay, you guys clearly have something going on. Like, you clearly know something more than I do, and I'm not normally stumped on stuff, but that's very fascinating. So happy to catch you live. You always light up my day. Thank you, Isa. I just love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. If there's anything you would like to see from me, don't hesitate to leave in the comments below. I am filming all new videos for YouTube. I've got one coming out this week. If you're not on my newsletter, then be sure to go to brittanycarmichael.com/join. I'll be sending out an email all about 4 signs that you are spiritually waking up. And if you're here watching it, you're waking up, whether you know it or not. Saw a pair of geese flying this morning. Oh, Sherry, there were geese in our pond this morning. It was amazing. Hey, can you tell me if you see me and Aaron getting back together? Brittany, if you'd like a private reading, you can book one on my website by going to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. Where can I find your tarot masterclass? Yes, so you can go to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot101. Honestly, if you just go to my website, everything is there. Under work with me or services or something like that, you can find Shine School. You can find the Elevated Life Monthly Membership, where Chris and I teach each month live on different topics to elevate your life. You can find Tarot 101, Shine School, my guided meditation for success, for chakra balancing, and my Tarot private one-on-one session, as well as my Tarot 101. Oh my gosh, that was a lot, but I've been creating so much for you guys, and then soon I'll be able to add my Oracle deck to the list. I'm so excited about that. Okay, any last questions before love your shirt? Thank you. This is my I'm gonna go get my hair shirt, or gonna go get my hair done shirt, because it's like holy, and you know, I don't care if it gets trashed. Although I did buy a shirt yesterday that said do all things with kindness, and then I bought another one, my bad, that said women can change the world. It's amazing. I'll wear it next Wednesday. Okay, so I will leave some of those links here in the comments. If you're on Instagram, you can just go straight to the link in bio, and you'll be able to find everything we've talked about, carmichael.com/tarot101, and then brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. Okay, that should get you guys enough information. Woo, hey girl. Oh, hey Melissa, it's so good to see you. Love your hair. Thanks, Crystal. Lavender or pink? Lavender or pink? I'm dyeing it tonight. Lavender or pink? Just got here. We'll check out later. Yeah, this was an awesome reading. Definitely go back and catch the beginning. Let's see. Hey, hair color. I'm afraid to do color. Then find a good stylist. They won't be afraid for you. Yes, I believe in fairies since I was a little girl. I sometimes get the feeling they are watching me. Rebecca, I definitely feel that. They're constantly, and I feel like they also are trying to help you out by placing things on your path, whether you think, whether you realize that or not. Pink, pink, you guys are awesome. Lavender, lavender, pink, lavender. Ah! You guys are gonna make this hard for my Libra self. I may end up with 1/2 pink and 1/2 lavender. Okay, I am gonna hop off of here. Thank you so much for tuning in live. Thank you for spreading the good vibes and sharing this message. I'm loving this look though. I know, I'm kind of jamming on it. I keep telling everyone, like earlier in the live, I was saying, I just don't, this feels weird. I don't look, I'm not used to this look. I've had roots for so long. You already know what color you are going. You already know what color you are going to do. I do. I just want to know what you guys think. I'm going with lavender, just so you guys know. I already bought it. You're as beautiful as ever, inside and out. Kayla, thank you so much. Kayla, I was just thinking about you and how we used to write journals, like journal after journal after journal. Actually, I finished one. I write my tarot cards down every morning, and I have at least 10 journals that I've been doing that over the last 6 or 7 years. And when I completed this last journal last week, actually, that's when I thought of you. I was like, you know what? I used to have so many journals that we would write back and forth, and I haven't changed. I'm still a journaling queen. Both colors. Oh, that's always fun too. I may have to add a little bit in there. Loving it. Witchy woman, you guys are awesome. Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you loved hanging out, be sure to catch me next Wednesday, and Chris and I will be joining you live on Friday for the Elevated Life series. If you are on Instagram, I don't go live on Instagram for the Elevated Life. It's too many screens and phones and things like that. So come hang out with me over on Facebook for the Elevated Life series. And if you are someone who struggles with anxiety and you are ready to stop the stress and overcome that crazy thinking, then you can still join the Elevated Life membership to catch that masterclass that we taught yesterday, where we shared our 5-step blueprint on how to stop anxiety before it starts. And we also guide you through multiple meditations so that you can finally feel those deep states of bliss, so that when you do start to feel stress coming on, you know exactly how to activate it and anchor it into your life. So please join us by coming and hanging out inside the Elevated Life membership club, and you can access that masterclass along with every single one we have done over the last year. And I'll leave that in the comments for you guys. BrittanyCarmichael.com/membership. So if you loved hanging out with me, and you would love hanging out with Chris, and it's only $22 to join the membership club, as opposed to all of my other coaching services and things like that. They are quite a bit more expensive. So if you want more training, more coaching from us, then the membership is the way that we found we can help to teach and train and enlighten you all for a very affordable price. I love journaling. Yes, so much fun. That's actually a full lesson in Shine School about journaling. Oh, yay, journal, sending love your way. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.